Hello everyone! Today, we're starting a brand new journey building a log cabin from scratch. This will be an exciting yet rewarding challenge where I'll share all my tips and tricks to create a cozy living space surrounded by nature. Now, I'll begin by preparing wood materials. First, I cut large logs into usable pieces. This is a task that requires precision, as each log needs to be cut to the right size and shape to ensure it fits perfectly for the construction of the log cabin. In addition to the freshly cut wood, I'm also repurposing old wooden planks. This approach not only saves costs but also helps minimize wood waste. The reclaimed planks are carefully inspected, cleaned, and sanded before being put to use. These pieces bring a rustic and natural charm, adding to the unique character of the log cabin. This process is both a crucial step in the construction and a meaningful way to conserve natural resources by transforming old materials into a new part of the project. Now, I'm working on framing the floor for the log cabin. First, I place large stones at key load-bearing points. These stones not only elevate the floor above the ground but also provide a strong foundation that protects the cabin from ground moisture and ensures long-lasting durability. Next, I install wooden posts as supporting beams at strategic points beneath the floor. Each post is carefully measured and cut to ensure uniform height, providing perfect balance for the entire structure. These wooden posts play a vital role in evenly distributing the weight and preventing the floor from sagging or shifting over time. Once the support posts are securely in place, I begin laying wooden planks across the surface. Each plank is carefully selected and meticulously aligned to create a smooth and level floor. I work one plank at a time, making precise adjustments to ensure there are no gaps or misalignments. After all the planks are laid, I use tools to trim any excess edges, leaving the floor with clean and even lines. I'll be assembling wooden planks and constructing the frame for the log cabin. First, I carefully select and prepare the wooden planks. Each piece is inspected to ensure there are no cracks or defects, and the edges are smooth to make the joining process easier. This is a crucial step because the quality of each plank directly impacts the durability and appearance of the cabin. Next, I begin joining the wooden planks together. Every joint is meticulously aligned to ensure the planks fit tightly without leaving any gaps. During this process, I use nails and a hammer to secure the planks firmly. The nails are driven in with precision to ensure the structure remains stable and doesn't shift over time. This part of the work requires careful attention, as it forms the foundation for the entire cabin. Once the planks are assembled into larger wall sections, I move on to erecting them to form the cabin's frame. Each section is carefully lifted into place and aligned accurately. To ensure stability during the assembly process, I use temporary wooden braces to hold the walls steady while I work on other parts of the frame. The work continues with inspecting and reinforcing each corner joint to make sure everything is perfectly aligned and securely fastened. I take extra time to adjust and strengthen the connections to achieve a well-balanced and sturdy frame. This stage of construction is both challenging and rewarding. From joining the planks to erecting the frame, every step requires precision and patience. However, seeing the cabin's frame gradually take shape is incredibly exciting and fulfilling, knowing that I'm building a strong and solid foundation for my log cabin. Next, I will use wooden planks to construct the roof for the log cabin. Before I begin, I carefully measure and cut the planks to fit the exact dimensions of the roof. The planks are cut precisely to ensure that when they are placed on the roof, they fit together seamlessly, creating a solid and continuous roof. Once the planks are ready, I begin attaching them to the roof frame. I work meticulously, placing each plank in the correct position from bottom to top, ensuring each plank fits tightly against the next, forming an even roof surface. I pay close attention to every small detail, ensuring that the roof is not only durable but also visually appealing. Once the roof is complete, I move on to installing the planks around the cabin. These planks will surround the cabin, protecting it from the elements like rain and wind while creating a sturdy, finished border for the house. The planks are carefully nailed into place, from the edges to the corners, ensuring there are no gaps and everything is securely fastened, forming a strong and attractive structure. Finally, I trim off any excess wood along the edges of the roof and the cabin. This not only helps tidy up any leftover pieces but also perfects the overall look of the house. Cutting the edges ensures that the roof and the surrounding planks look neat, precise, and polished. Every step requires accuracy and attention to detail to ensure that when the work is finished, the log cabin has a strong structure and a flawless appearance. Now, I will begin a decorative process for the log cabin. To create a space that blends with nature, I use moss and stones to form a border wall around the cabin. I carefully select the stones, each with a different shape and size, but when arranged together, they form a natural and sturdy wall. As I lay the stones, I place them skillfully, ensuring each stone fits tightly together. To enhance the aesthetic, I use some fresh moss and place it between the gaps in the stones. The moss helps cover any spaces, creating a lush green layer that not only adds a refreshing touch but also makes the cabin blend seamlessly with the surrounding nature. Next, I'll begin by installing the waterproof tarp on the roof of the log cabin. First, I stretch the tarp and pin it firmly along the edges of the roof to ensure it stays securely in place and doesn't shift. The tarp will help prevent rainwater from seeping into the cabin, protecting the roof from weather damage. Once the tarp is in place, I spread soil over the roof surface. The soil will help stabilize the layer of grass and create a natural protective layer for the cabin's roof. It also helps retain moisture for the grass, allowing it to thrive. Then, I spread a layer of grass on top of the soil, giving the roof a more natural look and blending it beautifully with the surrounding environment, adding a rustic and harmonious touch to the log cabin. I'm starting to build a bed for the log cabin. I choose strong wooden planks and cut them to the right size for the bed. I begin by carefully assembling the planks to form a sturdy bed frame. Each plank is joined securely to ensure the frame is solid and won't become loose. Once the bed frame is complete, I continue by adding planks on top to create a smooth sleeping surface. Finally, I check the entire bed to ensure every detail is finished, making sure the bed is not only durable but also fits perfectly in the cabin space. Now, I'll start by framing the main door of the log cabin. I measure and cut the wooden planks to fit the door frame perfectly. Then, I carefully assemble the planks to form a sturdy door frame. Once the door frame is complete, I proceed to attach the planks onto the frame to seal it, ensuring the cabin becomes stronger and better protected from the outside elements. Once the main door is finished, I move on to installing the glass into the window frame. The cabin's windows are designed to be large and airy, allowing natural light and fresh air to flow in. I carefully place the glass into the window frame and secure it using specialized tools, making sure there are no gaps and everything is tightly sealed. Once this step is completed, the window will be both sturdy and visually appealing, adding more brightness to the cabin. After finishing the window, I install the stove and connect the chimney to ensure the smoke vents outside. This makes the cabin more convenient and safe, creating a cozy space for the family. Next, I'm building the railing for the log cabin. First, I cut the wooden planks to the appropriate height and length for the railing. Then, I begin attaching the planks to the fixed posts, ensuring they are sturdy and secure. The railing not only helps protect the space around the cabin but also adds a rustic charm, blending seamlessly with nature. Once completed, the railing will create a relaxing space, perfect for enjoying the view and fresh air. I'm applying oil around the cabin. This oiling process not only enhances the color and natural wood grain but also creates a protective layer that increases the durability of the wood. The oil brings out the glossy shine and highlights the wood grain, adding a rustic and elegant charm to the cabin. More importantly, the oil helps protect the wood from insect and termite damage, ensuring the cabin remains sturdy and protected from these destructive pests. I use a brush to apply the oil evenly to the wood surfaces, making sure the oil soaks in deeply, safeguarding the cabin from external elements and preserving the natural beauty of the wood for years to come. For the final step, I use a shovel to level the soil, creating a flat surface around the cabin. Once the soil is leveled, I continue by placing square wooden beams on top, forming a sturdy foundation. The beams are arranged evenly and securely, ensuring the surface is stable and ready for the next steps. This not only increases the durability of the cabin but also creates a solid and safe foundation for the structure. I hope this video has given you some ideas and inspiration for your own projects. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you found the video helpful. See you in the next video.